The places and things that I will experience over the next 6 weeks will change the way that I view motorcycling forever. Join me as I start on a new adventure aboard the all-new 2021 Harley-Davidson Pan America Special as I get my first taste of the world of adventure riding. After catching an early morning flight to Southern California to pick up the bike, it was time to head northeast across the Mojave Desert towards Utah. If you've ever ridden the 40 out of Barstow, then you've seen the giant ice cream cup known as Eddieworld. Overhyped gas stations are always worth a stop to check out, and this one was no different. One $12 hot dog, a melting cup of ice cream, and a tank of gas later, the journey continued. Definitely I'm not going to get in over my head to get started, so we're going to go ahead and ease into this. And by ease into this, I mean stick to pavement for the first 400 miles and enjoy the desert scenery outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. This bike, riding it long distance like this, makes me feel like I'm learning to ride a motorcycle again because the positioning's just, like, everything is so different than what I'm used to with cruisers. Time for day 2. We're gonna go through Zion National Park and then go up Highway 12 and then do some BLM camping out near Escalante and have dinner. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, at a pretty cool restaurant out there that I've heard is one of the best in the state. One more thing before we get on this road. I really hope I run into Amanda Zito today as the magpie flies. If you don't follow her channel, you should. Fingers crossed that our paths are gonna run into each other. We're trying to keep in touch today, so that'll be a pretty cool surprise. I'd be stoked to ride with her, camp with her tonight. Oh, and did I mention this would be my first time ever riding in Utah? Wow. This looks so much like Sedona. So pretty. If you want to play a drinking game and take a gulp every time you hear me say wow at the views in this video, well, you might need to start double fisting now. That breakfast was so good. There's nothing like, okay, I love eating junk food, but I love eating healthy when I can. And all that was just like good, fresh, healthy, whole food goodness. But it's almost noon and we haven't even gotten into Zion yet. Zion's over there. So I should probably get on the road so that we can get everything checked off the bucket list today. I'm so pumped. First trip to Zion. If I was gonna pull over one time to take a picture, where would I go?
Oh, there's several beautiful pull-offs.
Which one would you recommend?
Probably the checkerboard Mesa one before you exit the park. That gives you a really nice view of the whole area there.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. With vibrant red rocks towering over you from every direction, it's a no-brainer as to why so many motorcyclists recommend a ride through Zion National Park when touring through southern Utah. Wow. Money impresses a lot of people. Clothes impress a lot of people. Materialistic items impress a lot of people. But you know what really impresses me? Rocks. And this place has a lot of them. And they're only gonna get better the rest of the ride. The best part about leaving Zion is that you're only about an hour away from one of Utah's most scenic drives, Highway 12. Designated an all-American road, this 122-mile route features unworldly, unique views that you can't find anywhere else. Look who I found! Yay! Amanda Zito from As the Magpie Flies. I was like, is it Blind Thistle? But that's Instagram. Which one is it? How many usernames? So yeah, I think we're gonna rip up Highway 12 and then go get dinner somewhere. And then maybe camp together. I don't know. She's kind of a free bird like myself right now. So we'll figure it out.
I'm excited.
Yes. Let it be known that I've never experienced such a pleasant violin solo in my life as the one we came across here, with views of the Grand Staircase as far as the eye could see. The original plan was to camp outside of Escalante on public lands, but within a few short miles, it became quite apparent that the route we were on might be a bit sandier than either of us cared to deal with. Well, mostly me, because I had never really ridden in sand like this before. I love how they're like, it's really not that sandy, and I'm like, this is sandy. This is definitely sandy. We decided to turn back and make our way further down the byway. It was only day 2, and adventure riding was already humbling me beyond belief. That's scary! This was a whole new world, and I had so much to learn. Just a few miles in the dirt, and I was hooked and loving every minute of it. Baby's first off-road! Alright, let's go eat. Womp, womp, womp. I traveled far and wide to eat here, and they were closed unexpectedly. But good news is there's food next door, so we're gonna go try that out. I guess we have to come back. Turns out there wasn't food available next door. Only a small family-owned motel and gas station were open, so we decided to grab some snacks and enjoy a heated room for the night. Today's video is officially sponsored by Amanda Zito and all of the people that watch her videos because she just got us a motel room here in Boulder. While Amanda worked remotely from the motel, I decided to take another ride up the Hogback for sunset to enjoy the views of the Grand Staircase National Monument one last time. Oh yeah, dinner of champions. Tonight's appetizer is a sunset over Escalante National Monument and Twinkies. I think these Twinkies have been there for a while. Half of it just stuck through the thing. Yeah, they're old. I'm still gonna eat them. This is not the dinner that I planned to show y'all. I really shouldn't talk with my mouth full, but I can't fix it. Hell's Backbone Grill was supposed to be open. It's supposed to be one of the best places to eat in the state. But we'll be back. I will definitely be back out here. This is just wow. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. I think this little stretch of road might be one of my new favorites. Yeah, definitely can't wait to get back out here, especially once I get a little more time on an ADV under my belt. There's so many good dirt roads in this area. And speaking of dirt roads, I'm so glad I had Amanda with me today. Some of that sand I probably would have freaked out over by myself, but having someone with me who was like, no, this is normal, it's fine, it definitely like calmed my nerves a little bit. So that was pretty cool. Tomorrow, speaking of dirt roads, we are going to do the Bird Trail down to Bullfrog or something, and then go over, and there's hair in my face. We'll go over to Moki Dugway from there, and then camp at Valley of the Gods. So lots of dirt riding tomorrow. And I'm gonna eat these Twinkies and get back to the motel and eat more food because I know Amanda's cooking. So I will see y'all on the next episode. Later, y'all.